You look like one of the Three Stooges if it was shot in 2020 in a tracksuit.
Dude.
You look like an anime villain. You look like a James Bond villain for sure. The weird.
Oh, Jaws?
I don't know who that is.
I think it's Jaws.
Jaws?
Yeah, he's the one who has the part in his head.
I didn't even know. I was just saying that you.
And the silver teeth.
You look great. Your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
Chop.
How you doing?
Hey.
Welcome
Welcome
to You're Not Down
with
podcast.
Mike and Luis.
Yep, that's it. Those are our names. That's what we say every week. Definitely didn't mess that up.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're off to a beautiful start here.
What's your motherfucking name?
My name is Michael Halftime Rubio.
And I'm Luis.
Flip flop feet loving.
Hey, come on, man. I don't got a foot fetish.
Yeah.
It's
You have to be
debatable or what?
determined. You have to be determined.
Okay, yeah.
Fetishes
honestly,
evolve.
You wouldn't know, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you don't wear flip-flops around me.
Based on last episode, I think you're into them now.
I don't think I've ever seen your feet.
You never will.
And that's a weird thing to say to a man. But I can't even imagine what they are. You got hairy feet? Hairy toes?
They're like gnome feet.
No.
Yeah.
Don't you ever show me your feet.
They're like loaves of bread with claws at the end.
Disgusting. But you paint that picture so perfectly. Well, welcome back, guys. Episode 21. Who would have
21.
thunk? Not me. Did you?
I did.
You did.
Yeah. I'm just going to combat that every time with I did.
Yep, no doubt. Yeah, guys, welcome back. I guess up top, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. You're Not Down Pod. Spell your right.
Don't be a dum-dum.
Send us a DM on one of those if you'd
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
You can email us at yndpod.
At gmail.com.
And of course, always review, subscribe. Do we get any new reviews?
No reviews.
Sons of my bitches. Come on,
reviews.
guys.
But if you want your name shouted out on the podcast,
Yeah.
review us on Apple Podcasts. Leave a rating and a review. Reviews where you have to type the words.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we just jump into it?
Yeah, jump into it.
Fun fact, I guess.
It's a fun fact. It's a fun fact time. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that was sultry. Like, I was thought about jumping in on that, but I was like, my man's killing it over here.
I've never seen you look at me so enamored.
I was happy, man. It was like, yeah, it was jolly boy.
You want to hit it or do you want me to hit it?
I can hit it first.
Hit it.
I used to play the accordion for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Best 2 weeks of your life?
My best 2 weeks of my life, worst 2 weeks for my family's life.
Why you had to like try to practice?
Practicing at home.
How old are you?
I was like fourth grade age.
Fourth grade age? Because we've talked about this before to each other. Because I also played accordion.
Yeah.
And we almost went to the same class.
Well, it's undetermined if we did or not.
Well, the thing is, I never went for a class.
Oh,
we
okay.
did like a drive-by, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but I'm stubborn. I don't want anyone to teach me anything.
Right.
I don't want to do it in front of people.
Yeah.
So that was my big thing. Like, no, I'm gonna learn from YouTube. I don't want to be in front of other kids and like,
Oh, yeah. No, I was pre-YouTube. I was like when you had to go and learn from people.
Yeah. So who knows? I don't know what year it was, but it could have been both in the same accordion class.
Yeah.
Do you still have an accordion?
I do not.
Dang it. Would you know how to play?
Zero. When I'm saying 2 weeks as a third or fourth grader or something like that,
Okay.
you don't know how to play anything.
Mm-hmm.
I did do a performance though. In front, I just do a little spit take. I did do a performance. It was like the end of week performance where the parents all come and we play songs.
Mm-hmm.
I was the last kid to go for that same reason, and that I was just totally embarrassed. I played a song called like Happy Pumpkin or something like that.
Wait, Happy Pumpkin? That doesn't sound like something you'd play on the accordion.
No.
Unless it's like Calabaza Feliz.
No, yeah. It was called Happy Pumpkin, I think. And it was just terrible. Like my reenactment of what accordion sounded like, that was actually what it sounded
what came
like.
out.
And I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to do the performance, so I went last, which is the worst thing to do.
Yeah, because that's what people are gonna remember
Right.
on their drive home.
Yeah.
What made you want to learn?
Someone in my school was like learning the violin or something like that.
Mhm.
And they're like, "Oh, well, come to this."
Let me do you one better.
No, they were selling it.
Okay.
They're like, "Oh, I'm doing violin lessons here or whatever." And then the person who was there was like, "Yeah, come by and we'll teach you how to play instruments."
Gotcha.
Whatever.
Okay.
So I straddled up in that car, gripped that accordion with 2 hands.
Dude, you gotta get back on it.
I never even got to the part like they made us keep the bottom strap buckled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just back and forth.
Kind of easier.
Yeah, no kind of wiggle moves, you know.
Dude, I learned to play the accordion for the wiggle and the wiggle only.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get back on it, man.
Yeah, I think that was just a class that they were registering when I showed up because I also didn't like have any desire to play the accordion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just noticing that you don't have. This isn't a jab at you.
No.
You don't have the best commitment
Zero. Oh wait,
to instruments.
I thought we were gonna say zero music ability.
Well, no,
You just
'cause
questioned my commitment.
I think you're perfectly capable.
I've showed up to this studio for 21 weeks in a row without fail. I'm
But
very committed
to music.
to music.
You got a bass in your tree.
I have the heart of a musician. I was just looking at it today.
Mm-hmm.
I have the heart of a musician and the inspiration and dedication to learn how to play an instrument of someone who's never heard music before and could care less.
Yeah, the heart of a musician and the hair of a retired dance instructor.
That kind of pervy one, huh?
A little bit.
Like the parents question, like, is anyone else? Are there any adults in the room?
We're gonna be okay with this guy?
Yeah.
All right, well, fuck it. I guess I'll give him my fun fact.
You're up.
Here's one.
Hey,
I have 36 moles on my body.
couple questions.
Yes.
I'm gonna start off with: did you know that before you were coming up with fun facts?
See, this is fun facts part B.
Okay.
I counted before you got here.
Okay.
So like 5 minutes before you got here, and it was me standing butt naked. I had a disrobe.
You'd have to.
I had to because there's some that you might not even know.
Right.
Yeah, I spent a couple minutes. I had to count like 2 or 3 times because I kept losing count.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was me butt ass naked with a mirror, kind of just
Wow.
getting every crevice.
And you're confident that you surveyed the whole land?
Yeah, pretty sure. Unless there's something like inside of me, Yeah.
Lodged under the sack.
Yeah, that's the one I didn't want to see.
Yeah,
under that.
Yeah. This is better.
I'm okay. No, like never knowing if I got a mole just in the taint.
Right. That one you're gonna have to get a report from someone else.
Yeah. But 36, yeah, people, because I got a good amount of them on my face.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There's probably like at least 10 on my face.
Oh, okay.
People used to call me a chocolate chip cookie in school.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I'm brown and I got my. No, it's not nice.
Chocolate chip.
I was bullied.
Everyone likes chocolate chips.
Well, yeah, but they called my moles chocolate chips.
Okay.
Anyway, or beauty marks.
It's all on
I like
intent,
to say,
because I like chocolate chip cookies.
Mm.
I prefer oatmeal raisin cookies.
No,
and
what?
I'm glad you don't look like one of them.
You would like oatmeal raisin cookies because you also like Arby's. You also like root beer. Any other things that suck that you like that you want to share?
Nothing that I like sucks. Okay. Oatmeal raisin cookies are the best.
No.
They have the best texture. They're chewy. They're gritty. They got raisins.
Raisins are gross, man. They freak me out. It's a dried up fruit, right? It's a dried up grape.
Yeah.
It sounds like a fruit that you shouldn't be eating because it's old, and people will praise that. Nuh-uh, man.
So delicious.
Nah. And like I feel like anytime anyone has eaten an oatmeal raisin cookie, it's because they thought it was a chocolate chip going into it.
No. This is a different texture entirely. You can spot them.
I don't know. I've been I too have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, tricked. Yeah, no, I'm not about them.
If you're confusing chocolate chip cookies for oatmeal raisin, they're not making oatmeal raisins right. They need the nooks and the crannies in there. They need to be textured.
What'd you call me?
The nooks and the crannies.
Sounds like 2 very vulgar,
offensive words,
racial slurs. Yeah. Fucking crannies showed up.
We got some crannies just moving to the neighborhood.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think that's. I don't got much else to say. You have any questions about my moles?
Did any of them surprise you?
It's not a surprising one because I've known of it, but I'm gonna look into the camera so people. I mean, hopefully people could see it, but got one on the eyelid.
Yeah.
You seen it?
No.
No.
I see it now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I've known of it, but it's like that's usually like that actually used to be how I made friends back in there. I'm like, guys, look at this.
Check this out.
Okay, fucking chocolate chip cookie. Yeah. Well, fuck it. Let's move on from fun facts, I guess.
All right. So I was driving the other day. And you've heard about this thing where like businesses, due to the corona, have to open up in different capacities that are open to outdoor activities and stuff like that. Yeah. It came about because barbershops are now have to operate outdoors.
Do they?
Yeah. Which I think is hilarious. Like you go from a clean indoor environment to outdoor dusty sidewalk. Which, go ahead.
I was just going to ask because it's someone's job, either one designated person's job or the own barber does it at the end of each haircut. They sweep up the floor.
Right.
Is that rule just void?
Well, yeah, no, you just let the wind take it.
It just blows.
Yeah. If you see tumbleweeds of hair going through your neighborhood, looks like some crannies just sweeping through the neighborhood.
But someone could be walking down the street.
Yeah,
just maybe do a quick yawn.
Yeah, just inhale shavings,
Oh, God.
That's how you spread corona.
Wait, I didn't know that was a thing, though.
Yeah, that's going on.
That's every?
Yeah, and I'll give you some examples of some more businesses. So as I was driving the other day, just looking around, I see a full outdoor gym operating on the sidewalk. So where
are people supposed to walk?
There's a group of like 30 people, which it's worse, I think, than being indoors. There's a group of 30 people like on the sidewalk, just huddled up and like doing jumping jacks for each other, holding someone's legs while they're doing sit-ups. And they're also utilizing that grass area in between the street and the sidewalk.
Yeah, sure.
That's for dog piss. That's for dog piss and dog shit. And they're just lying on it, doing push-ups. I mean, that's a good way to motivate you to do an extra push-up.
I guess so.
You fall, your face lands on a turd.
Wait, where was that? What kind of?
This was in Santa Monica.
That sounds like some Santa Monica shit.
Yeah.
I was in Santa Monica. No, it was Marina Del Rey, but there was I think you would call it. Well, it was the marina.
Yeah, it was the marina.
I saw a bunch of white people doing yoga on the lake.
What do you mean on the lake?
Like, I think it was floaty yoga mats somehow. And they're doing their thing. They're doing their downward dog, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly, it looked kind of cool, but I'm like, you guys would.
Right.
I hate it. I hate it so much, man.
Well, can I tell you another thing that I saw while driving?
First of all, how long are your commutes?
Dude, it was 4 hours.
And also keep your eyes on the road.
When you're bumper to bumper, there's nowhere else to look. I'm not trying to stare at taillights all day.
Okay.
All night. Every second of my life. So I'm driving through and I noticed some like tents outside of an establishment.
Homeless people?
No, like some pop-up tents. And I looked closer to see what business is operating outside. It was a massage parlor.
No.
Yes.
In a tent?
In a tent outside.
In a regular, like, camping tent.
Yeah, in a 10 by 10 pop-up camping tent.
You can't stand up straight in those.
No. Well, you can lie down in one. So as I'm driving, there's just enough clearance off the ground that I could see, like, the masseuse's feet and the, like, base of the chair, the legs of the chair.
Yeah.
And there's people walking by. It's like on Main Street. Like that's a main street. And I just think that's the worst massage ever. You're hearing like car noises and horns.
Yeah. They're supposed to be relaxing.
Yeah.
You got some like soft jazz playing or something.
Yeah. And then I also thought about the effect. Because that's a smaller area than being indoors, right? Like a 10 by 10, tarped off tent. That's tiny.
You're enclosed in there, yeah.
Yeah, you should just go inside. We should just say that's allowed.
People are actually paying for that.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, because they're, like I said, you can't really stand up straight in one of those. So already it's like, all right, Mike, ready for your appointment?
Yeah, I need this.
It's the most vulnerable, just like crouching down.
Right. I'm naked in only a towel. Like,
and on Main Street.
Yeah, walking barefoot on the sidewalk. Would you like the lavender essential oils? I'm like, I don't know. Just tell I gotta stop smoking outside.
Sounds like we're doing a Y&D field trip, man.
Yeah,
You down to get a street side massage?
I was thinking about the videos that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I thought they weren't going to be possible.
But now
I realize we just do them outside. We go to any business, anywhere.
Uh-huh.
We just have to do it outside.
I'm kind of down, but I forget if I've said this, but I've never had a massage in my life.
I never have either.
Really?
I was thinking about that too.
What's your reason?
I'm too ticklish.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be a fun fact, but I'm extremely ticklish, violently ticklish. You try to tickle me, you're going to get punched.
I mean, because
reactionary punched.
The tickle, that's an actual like reaction where like, you know, you kind of like, you do laugh.
Yeah.
In a sense. But they're not tickling. You're not getting paid to get tickled. They're fucking
I'm so
rubbing
ticklish.
up on
Just
you.
anything touching my body is already, it leaves me uncomfortable.
So do you think you could do it?
Mm-hmm.
See,
are you throwing down the gauntlet right now?
I've never gotten one because, I mean, similar to my fun fact, or no, my pet peeve last week.
Yeah.
It was like, I hate neck cracks and like back cracks and whatnot.
yeah.
I'm scared that they're just going to crack my body one time the wrong way, and that's it for me.
Yeah.
I'm a paraplegic.
That's it.
I'm going to be just moving my chair through a straw.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know about it, man. I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I have a business idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's a place where you go to get your back scratched.
Okay.
Dude,
that's it. Nothing else.
Yeah. Instead of a massage, I take a back scratching over a massage any day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing ticklish about a nice back scratch.
How itchy is your back?
In a constant state of
You
itch.
should get that checked out.
Dude, it's bad. It's my back won't even be itchy, but then it'll like rub up against something, and I'll be like, "Oh wait, that felt good. Let me slide back in there. Let me shimmy on this."
You've been in my house and just start scratching your shit in the corner of my wall.
Yeah, I'm
like,
sorry. That sounds so disgusting. But
in my own house,
it feels so good.
I kind of like that though.
Yeah.
I feel like people would pay for that. What would you? Do you have a name for it? That makes me nervous.
Yeah. Nah, I got to think about that. Dang it. Do you? Build this with me.
It's got to be something like the itch.
Yeah.
That you can't scratch or something. You know, I mean, not that long, but something along those lines.
Scratch my back, I'll pay you. Nah, I don't quite have a ring to it. .com.
No, I actually
It's a mobile service.
No, I'm all for that. I think that could actually be a thing,
Yeah.
especially in Santa Monica.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I just kept thinking about the barbershop too. What is it about barbershops? And maybe this is just me.
Yeah.
Your brother works at a barbershop.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Manny.
Manny Lokes.
He once quarantine hit and all the barbershops closed down, he was kind of like cutting at least your guys' hair.
Hey, hold on.
He was cutting your hair.
The feds. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
What is it?
Yeah, it's cutting my hair.
Yeah.
Only my hair.
And so, you know what, like I asked him for a favor, like, can you do it? And so I went, but there's something about haircuts, man. What's the worst part of a haircut?
I don't know. Small talk?
Mm-mm.
Getting hair on your face?
No. It's when they fold your ear to like line up, just shape the back of it, you know? They fold the ear back. And now I got a grown man's finger on my ear. And it's like, and it's as we're having a conversation.
Right.
And like, it's not weird for them. That's their job. And like, they have to do it and line it up. But I'm just like, ugh.
I've never thought that was weird.
Look, man, I don't want anyone. It's not even another grown man. I don't want anyone folding my ear and acting like that's okay.
Right.
Yeah. And because something else I've noticed too, you've been to the Fox Hills Mall.
I have.
They have that barbershop that's not enclosed.
Oh, yeah. The one that's just out in the open?
Yeah. It's like a kiosk. It's a kiosk, for sure. And people are just getting their haircut.
Right next to the smoothie station.
Yeah.
And the place that sells like perfumes and fake watches.
Yeah. You will never catch me getting a haircut there.
No, that's weird.
Everyone's walking around and
for sure.
Like you have an audience.
Yeah.
And now there's a crowd of people watching my ear get folded.
I walk past that and like actively don't look.
Yeah.
Just out of respect.
Because I feel like whoever's sitting in the chair, they're looking at everyone walking by.
Exactly.
Like only for the hope that they don't look. It's almost like just to confirm, like, all right, no one looking at me.
He's not looking at me.
But then you lock eyes with someone It's game over.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be able to look away.
Yeah. What are you looking at, man? So what? There's a grown man folding my ear.
Yeah. You want to fight?
That doesn't
Start
make me less of a
walking,
man.
and you got the backwards
You
cape.
got the cape on. You turn that thing around, now you're Superman.
With half a taper fade.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, that's because just thinking about it on the sidewalk, I wouldn't want that because everyone's gonna be looking. People are gonna be taking pictures too.
Mhm.
I feel like haircuts should be a private thing. It's an intimate thing.
Yeah.
Especially when people are touching your ear.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got to say
Yeah.
about that.
Speaking about Santa Monica related things,
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day, and they start naming. They said something about their dog,
Okay.
their dog breed, right?
Yeah.
And I realized I don't know anything about dog breeds. That when someone says a dog breed name, I just concur.
Wait, but a dog breed? It's what, like German Shepherd?
Yeah, they're like, oh, I got a Alaskan Terrier,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh yeah. And you're like, oh, because they like to play. Yeah, I know about the Alaskan Terriers. They like to play, the
Let's
schnauzers.
get to the Alaskan blood in them. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I just realized that I just agree. They can make up some fake shit, and I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I know that dog.
Yeah. But like, are those always true?
Well, funny you should ask because I actually prepared a little something.
Okay.
I'm gonna name off some dog breed names, and you tell me if they're real or not.
Okay, hit me.
All right.
I think I'll be pretty good at this.
Otter Hound,
No.
real.
No, that's an otter.
That's
Those
a
are
real-
two different animals in one
That's
name.
a real dog. How about this one? Muddy.
Absolutely not.
That's a real one.
You're full. What does a muddy look like?
I don't know. It's some kind of black hairy dog.
Hmm.
I got another one. Finnish Spitz.
Well, I feel like naturally I have to say it's real.
That's a real one.
What was it?
Finnish Spitz.
Finnish Spitz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finnish, like the country.
Yeah, of
Finland.
Finnish land. How about this one? Dandy Dynamont.
Absolutely not.
That's real. Little Iron Dog?
Okay, because everything before Little Iron Dog, there was some thought into that.
Yeah.
This one, it's someone just gave up.
Right.
Well, all right, what are we calling this one? The Finnish Spitz. What about this? I don't know. I'm tired. The little iron.
That's a little Iron Dog, right? That one, 100% real. Two more, so stick with me. New Guinea Singing Dog.
New Guinea singing dog. Real.
Real.
Mm-hmm. I'm just assuming they're all real. I don't think you made any up, did you?
Staby Hound.
What is that? That's false.
That's real.
No, I got it. Stabby?
Stabby.
Stabby hound?
Yeah, or Hound.
I just got to see what this is. That's a mutt.
That's a
That's a regular dog.
Yeah. Yorkshire Terrier,
That's real.
Little Jack Frost.
No,
Those are like
that's a snowman.
but people bring them up like you're supposed to know.
Mm-hmm.
Where do people spend the time to learn all these dog breeds? I don't know.
They say it for sure, so you ask.
Is that am I doing it wrong?
What do you mean?
Should like when they bring up their dog breeds?
No, you're doing it. You're doing the only correct way to do it to shut someone up. Be like, oh yeah, no, totally.
I know that.
Don't tell me anymore.
Yeah,
I know about the Finnish Spitz.
it's adorable.
Do you know what it looks like?
Nah.
Finnish Spitz. I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, that's a cute dog. It's almost like a fox.
There it goes. It looks like an Akita.
That's another. Fuck you, dude. That's a fake dog.
That's a real one. Yeah.
Yeah, because even what's the wiener dog?
Oh God.
It's like a mini Doberman is what Maggie is, right?
Yeah. That's called a.
I think every dog should have a name such as wiener dog or little iron.
Yeah,
whatever,
little iron dog.
Name it something where it's not going to make me ask.
Right.
I need a very literal. Hey, have you heard of the new species of dog just came out? The wiener dog.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably looks like a wiener. I'm in.
Drool ball.
Drool ball. There you
For
go.
those dogs
I know
that just
exactly.
drool,
I know exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah.
The little wow wow.
Yeah.
The Mexican dog.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mexican dog. A Mexican yapper.
I love it. Wait, who was talking to you about their dog?
Nah, one of my coworkers.
Hey, shout out to your coworker.
The story wasn't even about like anything cool, but it made me think about dog breeds.
Does your coworker listen to this podcast?
I doubt it.
Wow, fake fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've talked about my dog. My dog died like maybe 2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
You knew this.
I know. I'm always sorry to hear it. I'm a dog lover, man.
Yeah, no, you sent me a nice video. It was you crouched down. Yeah, I told you he had passed.
Yeah.
And you sent me a video. You were crouched down with his name, Cujo. And I got him right here.
Yeah. Picture of him right there.
Yeah, you sent me a video. Cujo was written in chalk. And then you had a 40. And you're like, it's a Cujo or something. Pour some out for him and then proceeded to chug.
That's the only way to do it. That's how you respect the dead homies.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And also the most hood way you could have done that. What else you got, man?
I was thinking the other day, and you referenced this in one of your podcasts, that you're not funny.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you thought you were funny or something until you realized until you started working with a bunch of funny people.
Yeah.
I think I have a similar experience in that I'm not smart around smart people.
Okay.
I work with a bunch of people. They all have their master's degrees or higher or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I start talking to them, I doubt every word that comes through my mouth. I can't even say spectacular because before I say it, I think that's not how you say it.
Yeah.
That's not how you pronounce it. That's not the right way to use it. So I just won't say it. I'll be like, oh, yeah, that painting is very nice. And now I sound like the dumbest person ever.
Sound like Borehead.
Yeah.
That painting very nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's only like when it's fuck, you're the smart person right now. Now I'm forgetting how to talk.
That's how it happens.
A professional conversation, a smart conversation. That's when you.
No, it's just that I know that they're smarter than
just
me.
you knowing that.
Yeah,
they have
they're
a master's
educated,
degree.
and now I can't speak all of a
But
sudden.
the thing is, you're a smart guy.
Dude, I have to like type up reports from now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting regular words into Google to make sure I'm spelling them right.
Dude, I mean, I think spelling is less of an issue for me because I won the spelling bee second grade.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it was actually just very quick story.
Go for it.
Because I won. It was in front of the whole school. And so later I was walking. My mom worked at the adjoined rectory of the school, of the church.
Yeah.
So I would just walk there after school, And so I get my backpack and I'm walking. And a girl 4 years older than me, she was like, hey, you're the kid that won the spelling bee, huh?
Oh.
Like, I think that was my first direction.
Yeah.
Anyway, spelling, I'm fine with.
And then she responded with, fucking nerd.
Damn, yeah.
Fucking chocolate chip cookie over here.
I just
knows how to spell. Fuck you.
No, spelling was never an issue for me, but I don't know words. I've said that in the past.
Yeah.
Vocabulary is not my strongest subject.
Oh, yeah.
And so very often I'm Googling definitions of very common words.
Right.
I can't even think of an example, but it's something, and because I'll say it very confidently in a conversation and be like,
nobody call me out on that.
Yeah.
Like you're looking at everyone, like the guys in the barbershop chairs, like don't say a word.
Yeah. Do you remember the vocabulary books for school?
Yeah, for sure.
I think I was talking to your brother about this, but I have two older brothers. You get the same textbooks. They get passed down to you.
100%.
Those vocab books were workbooks.
Yeah.
So you fill it in. I got a loaded vocabulary book.
Beautiful.
So, and every week I think the teacher would like come, just walk up and down the rows, make sure you did it, look at your book. Okay, you're good. Dude, that's why I don't know words.
So two things happen.
Yeah.
Right? You got to be in that class because that's what your brothers got.
Exactly.
And you don't know vocabulary now.
Exactly.
Dude.
That's why.
Best
but also, that's how they grade it. They just look if you wrote something.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't. I think it's impossible to get an F in that class.
I remember that in algebra class, and like everyone would just you just do one assignment.
Yeah,
and you just keep putting it out there every day, and you did your homework.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't know words because I'm pretty stupid. Pretty stupid boy.
You're all right in my book, man.
Thanks. That means a lot.
You're the coolest.
Oh, fuck you, man.
I was trying to come up with a nice word to finish that sentence off. I couldn't do it.
I'm liking all these observations or things.
Yeah.
You're coming in hot.
So speaking about things that have,
And I like how your transitions are.
my transitions are gold.
Speaking of little iron dog.
Speaking of how having that vocabulary changed your life, it made me think of this. Recently happened on my block. 2 of my neighbors were fighting. Right. And one guy's out there and he's just shouting nonsense and going off on the other neighbors because he thinks they scratched his car.
Yeah.
Well, this guy apparently was threatening to shoot everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
In the world.
Yeah. And the guys he was fighting with, they're a bunch of gardeners.
Yeah.
One of them comes out of the garage with a chainsaw and revs it and turns it on. And now he's
full of shit.
He's across the street.
Where do you live? I know where you live. And these are my neighbors too, technically.
Yeah. You know, chainsaws run rampant in England. Yeah, he's not threatening or anything, but he just wanted to let the other guy know, don't get too crazy or I'll chop you up.
That guy brought a chainsaw to a gunfight.
Yeah. And it just made me think like that guy had no idea when he woke up that morning that he might potentially chainsaw a guy from Navel to Nape.
Navel to what?
Nape?
What is Nape?
I think it's the back of your neck.
See, I don't know words. Nape?
Me either. I think that's a saying.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, that's a saying.
But that's the only way to cut someone with a chainsaw, right?
Yeah, you got to go.
You start at the navel?
You start at I think you start at the dick.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And you just go
or
up.
Vagina. We're a very inclusive podcast.
Sure. Or anything in between.
Hey, yeah, whatever you got. Whatever you got, we love
down
it.
there, right? Yeah, he had no idea.
I'm just picturing a chainsaw.
That guy he just got off of work.
Yeah.
You know, probably busted a 10-hour day gardening people's lawns, pruning people's trees with that same chainsaw.
Yeah.
The last thing he was expecting was to get home and potentially saw his head off.
But I'm glad that he's prepared for that.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't think he was going to do that. It's like, well, this is happening now.
Yeah. He's like, you threatened to shoot everyone and I don't see a gun. You see this chainsaw and you hear it.
No way.
Yeah.
What did the other guy do?
He didn't do anything. He was all talk. He was just shouting. I think he was drunk.
Because it's always, well, you gotta square up. You gotta stand your ground.
Yeah.
If you're the one starting the fight, and someone, let's say, pulls a gun, you're at least gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do if someone.
You think you just shut it at that point, and you're like,
my apologies.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
I could chalk up a loss. I'm not a sore loser. So I'll go back inside. Yeah, you didn't scratch my car.
and you were watching this whole thing?
Yeah, I watched it.
Dude, you nosy motherfucker. But that's the thing. Anytime I've seen a lot of memes about this recently, like anytime you hear neighbors arguing, you like start to make work for yourself. Like, oh, I'm gonna cut the roses in the front yard. And you're like just there.
Time to water down the driveway.
Yeah, for the 4th time today. Holy shit, man. It's funny because my dad, he's not a good driver.
Okay.
He every time, you know that the little handle in the cars,
the little handle you hold on to.
People don't really use that normally. Okay. Whenever my dad's driving, everyone's like,
oh, all right. Oh, so he's a crazy driver.
He's a little bit crazy.
It's erratic.
He speeds and not like speeding in a cool way.
Right.
It's uncomfortable speed. And he'll like tailgate people without even like realizing it. And he's the type of guy where someone's in front of him or at the stoplight, it turns green. If you're not going in 1 second, he already has the thumbs on the horn.
He stops at the light, thumbs on the horn.
Yeah,
just in case.
And yeah, I think it must have been something like that, you know. He honked at someone who was not paying attention, and the guy got so mad they started like, you know, cursing at him and like flipping him off and shit. And then my dad's like, all right, whatever. And like the guy kind of pulled over and my dad kept driving. But now this guy gets behind him and follows him all the way home. And then he gets, or like my dad was like, well, fuck it. My dad puts it in park and he's in his work truck. He's in his gardening truck. Gets in the back and gets a fucking pitchfork and just pulls it out.
Dude, this is exactly my story. Yeah. Your dad was driving home.
Exactly.
He wasn't expecting to pitchfork a man, to impale a man in front of his house that day.
Yeah.
But people could, you know, situations lead people to do some crazy things sometimes.
And yeah, because could you just impale a man with a pitchfork?
Right. And everyone says no until a guy's following you to your house. And the nearest tool you have is a pitchfork. And then it's not even a question.
I do like that he kind of had choices. You know, he goes to the back of the truck like, all right, what can I kill a bitch with today? I got a rake.
Rake. Not very sturdy, you know, on the fingers.
You'll get a good back scratch out of it.
Yeah.
You might that guy might end up leaving happy.
Call back to the back scratch. Maybe we implement some rakes. You know, but you got your shovel, but that's a little blunt force, you know.
Yeah. You got those tiny little hand shovels.
Yeah.
But then you got to be close to the guy.
That's close range weapon.
You need distance.
You got those the
shears? Yeah,
the pruning shears. Mm-hmm. That could take off a finger, no problem, but you got to be precise with that, you know.
Yeah.
I think pitchfork was a good choice.
Honestly, because I think he possibly saw the chainsaw. Yeah. He's like, nah, come on. Right. I'm a man. I'm a human. I can't bring a chainsaw.
I'm not ready to turn another human being into mulch. It's just ground beef.
No, that was years ago though. But
I've been known to be a tailgater myself. That's what my whole family says.
Intentionally?
No, I think it's because I only have one eye. Have we referenced that on the podcast?
You have one good eye.
Have we talked about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have one good eye, and that leads to zero depth perception. Mm-hmm. So I really have no idea how close the car is.
Be allowed.
Probably shouldn't.
You shouldn't be legally driving.
I mean, I could see fine, but I just can't. My depth perception's off. Anyway, so I tailgate. I'm not proud of it, but I tailgate accordingly. I judge my car's brakes off the car in front of me's brakes. It was a big old truck. I know I could stop before it.
Yeah. But the rule is you leave 3 cars distance.
I thought it was 1 car distance for every 10 miles per hour. I think that's in the California DMV handbook. Any potential drivers, send us an email. Let us know if that's true.
I've never heard that, but you still don't do it regardless.
No. I guess point of the story is I'm just playing with, I don't know, father time when I get in an accident.
Well, do you got anything else?
This is something we talked about recently. I watch TV with the closed captions on.
Fuck you. I'm sorry, but that's I don't get it.
TV, Why? YouTube, anything that has closed captioning, I put it on.
Why?
It's just a better experience all around.
That's not true.
In the same breath, though, I won't watch like foreign movies because I don't want to read the captions the whole time.
What?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even mentioned that.
No.
No, because you pick up on things. Sometimes you're watching a movie, you don't realize you miss words that were said because they might have been said in a low volume or something.
Turn your volume up.
Closed caption solves that all.
No,
and even lets you know what the theme of the music is. It'll be like action music begins.
Do you not recognize action music when you hear it?
I do, but it's good to get reminded, like, here we go. You know, drums are boom, 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 boom.
Heavy drumming.
Yeah, exactly.
But because you're saying you could miss a word or something.
Yeah, you miss a word.
But while reading, you could miss a facial expression or something. Some minor details. Let's say something's in the back.
It's very true.
That's more important.
You know, in scenes in movies, though, where like there'll be a guy driving by and he yells something out the window and you're like, I thought he just said, no. But he actually said, get out of the street. Like you missed that. You need the closed captioning.
So what you're telling me is you got 1 bad eye and 1 bad ear.
2 bad ears.
No, man, because I think my brothers watch with captions and it drives me crazy. I don't get it. Like to me, it's a distraction because you're listening anyway. And like, sure, if you don't catch something, maybe you'll rewind and then you hear what you say, but it's a distraction the whole time. It interrupts.
I got a gripe though with volume in movies and TV.
What do you mean?
The music is always louder than the dialogue. It's always louder. When music's playing, you can't hear what people are saying. So you have to rely on the captions to read it.
When is there music playing during
dialogue? There's always music playing during dialogue. Or it'll go from like dialogue and I have to turn my volume up and the music comes, it's blasting. I can't even concentrate. I'm waking up the neighbors now. Waking up the neighbors and now I hear chainsaws. You know, like I'm not ready for that.
That's never been an issue for me, at least.
Commercials are obnoxiously loud.
Those, yeah. No, that I could agree
That's a
with.
crime.
Sure. But that I don't watch. Well, no. We live in a streamable age.
Yeah, I don't really watch much TV.
You're losing this. You're slowly crumbling.
But to myself, I'm bringing up my own counterpoints.
I don't get it. And because you also watch TV to go to sleep.
Yeah, every night.
How?
I put on my closed captions. Low volume, closed captions. You're reading a little bit, makes you a little bit sleepy, and you're able to go sleep like that.
But if that, oh God,
it's like a nice ambient noise machine. You've heard of those?
No.
It's like sounds of the waves or something. People use them to fall asleep or whatever. Yeah.
But now you're hearing a whole plot line. And now your brain's following, and now you're going crazy.
Yeah. And then it's 3:00 in the morning, and I'm not tired, so I start watching YouTube, get into conspiracy theory spirals.
When's the last time you heard or watched a foreign movie though with subtitles? Have you ever?
Maybe never.
What?
No, I think I have, but it's been years.
For some reason, whenever I watch a movie with some Spanish scenes, for whatever reason, it's an English movie.
Yeah.
But there's a scene, let's say, with a gardener with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Saying something. They'll put subtitles for what they're saying.
Yeah.
And I don't need those.
You're just judging?
I mean, I'm judging the accuracy of the subtitles for sure.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't even look down because I was like,
it's a pride thing.
It's a pride thing?
Yeah.
And it's a big dick
You try
energy thing.
to keep your eyes up a little bit?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Because I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm a bilingual. What's big?
What the hell is big?
Yeah. Kind of just a little, because like it's not like the people in the movie can see me.
Yeah.
You know, they're not like,
Yeah,
oh shit,
yeah.
he didn't even look down.
Right.
So I'm just like, yeah.
No, it's a moral victory.
Yeah. No, I don't get it though. You gotta watch foreign movies, man. There's some good stuff out there.
I don't know.
Parasite, it won best movie of the year.
That's a scary Japanese movie?
I don't know. I've never seen it. but I've seen
sounds phenomenal.
But I've seen other foreign movies with subtitles. There's some good stuff out there, man. One of the scariest movies I've seen was a Korean film.
Which one's that?
Tale of Two Sisters.
Was it scary?
Also, it was also a video that I was watching late at night. No, it was pretty scary, but it's suspenseful scary.
Two sisters and a tail? No, can't. I'm trying. Two sisters, one tail.
Oh no! Did you watch those videos?
I've never watched that.
Not the tail one.
Not the tail one. The cup. Yeah.
You never seen it?
Never seen it. Nah, no, I won't even look.
You're a queasy boy.
Yeah.
For something I noticed, this must be like a newfound thing for me. I've never been queasy for anything, but a certain smell, that's all it takes. I'll throw up.
Oh, that's terrible. What is it, like a disgusting smell?
Shit.
Shit. Okay, shit.
You tell me.
It's not an orgasm candle.
No. I would never. Do you take your dog out for walks?
Yeah, not as much as I should. By the way, he's a German Shepherd dog.
Mm.
And I say German Shepherd dog. I'm gonna let you get back to what you're saying because that's the official name of him.
German Shepherd dog?
Yeah,
that's the full name.
I think they had to include the dog part because they didn't want to confuse it with the German Shepherd man.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how often that happens.
Yeah, but no, I take him out for walks from time to time, but not nearly as much as I should.
Do you pick up his shit?
Yeah,
you're a good person.
Oh, when I go walking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my dog doesn't even really go.
But you pick it up at least in the backyard.
If I would, yeah, if he did, I would.
I can't do it, man. Yeah, with my dog, we had an avocado tree in the back.
Yeah.
And avocados are poisonous to dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't know that. And he's munching on those things. As soon as one hits the floor, gets it, and now he's just like biting on it. It goes through the skin, leaves the nut, the core. What is it?
Yeah. The seed.
The seed, yeah.
Yeah. Nut and seed are basically the same thing.
Yeah, in many contexts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think I posted a video. I'm like, oh, my dog eating the avocados, and I got so many responses like, dude, like, no.
Yeah.
It's poisonous. And I was like, what? And so I Googled it. And yeah, I saw something like, yeah, they're poisonous, but some dogs actually, like, it doesn't harm them and it just gives them a really shiny coat. and Cujo had a shiny coat.
Oh, that's perfect.
But because think about the mush of the avocado.
Yeah, not a lot of fiber in that.
Now think about the mush of his avocado shit.
Yeah, little nut shit. I don't know.
Yeah, no. So just picking it up, man, it was always gross for me, and like I couldn't do it. I would always.
I'll do it by hand.
What?
No, I use like a picker upper. And
Same.
and a rake.
That's what I did, but still, the smell gets to you.
Ah.
But I was never too queasy, but recently it's been hitting me a little bit more. Anyway, 2 girls, 1 cup. that's where this started.
Yeah, speaking of nut and shit.
There was a sequel to that video too.
No.
2 girls, 1 finger.
No, I don't want to know anything about that. That's all disgusting. I am a queasy boy though.
I'm surprised you avoided those videos.
Yeah, I'd rather fight someone. If they try to show me that, I'll just fight them. 2007
was a crazy year. And everyone alive in that time.
Yeah, for sure. They all saw
everyone that went to school saw it. You're a queasy boy though?
Yeah, I'm a queasy boy with everything.
Queasy boy though?
Queasy boy though. Queasy boy though. In that, like, you know those, the Meat was watching one recently. Those, what are they called when you modify your body for the better? Plastic surgery type videos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She was watching one of those. And I'm watching them, people sticking needles, they're feeling body parts, they're doing surgery and lifting people's faces off, like Face Off with starring Nicolas Cage and John Travolta and shit.
Uh-huh.
I can't watch that. Yeah, I just want to throw up. It's freaking disgusting. Like, I don't know. It's involuntary reaction also. You tickle me, you get punched. Yeah. If I see someone's face skin lifted off their face.
Yeah, I've seen a video or a picture maybe. I think it was like an incision on the forehead. And they just pull that down.
Dude, even you describing it, my hands go numb. Like my fingers hurt now.
Mm-hmm. Can I mention something that I've heard makes you queasy?
What's that?
Baby's head.
Oh, dude, they're so soft.
Yeah,
and they got a soft spot on them.
That makes you queasy.
What kind of weird biological thing? I'm not even kidding. My hands hurt right now.
What's the issue with that? It's the soft spot.
It's soft spot. Why do they have that?
They're still developing, kind of.
Yeah, but shouldn't be right. They come out ready to go. You know, I don't see a horse come out with soft spots.
Because what's the thing? Like you're supposed to protect that part because it's very.
Not even lying, dude. I feel ill.
I've actually been wanting to bring that up for a while now.
I can't do it, man.
Do you have? That's kind of an irrational thing.
Yeah.
Any other irrational things that gross you out? That make you said queasy boy?
No, none off the top of my head. Mayonnaise, eggs.
Oh, it's the worst.
I don't even like eggs.
You had a raw egg.
Raw. That was probably the best egg I ever had. It had like little egg flavor to it.
You don't like huevito con weenie?
Oh.
What?
No,
that's the
I
best.
think I overate that as a kid.
That was every Sunday for me.
You just overeat it as a kid, though. Same thing with eggs, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing day after day. I have a gripe with breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
It's either eggs, which I don't like. They're the same exact thing time after time.
Yeah.
Or it's dessert and it's pancakes. And I don't want freaking bread and sugar in the morning.
French toast is the best breakfast food.
No, that's garbage.
Oh, my God. I mean, I'm not much of a breakfast guy either, though. Like, I'll always skip it.
You wake up at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I wake up, it's already like, well, I guess we're having a burger today. You
Yeah.
know? But no, I generally skip breakfast. And even when I go to IHOP, you give me shit for liking IHOP.
Just garbage food, but
IHOP is a breakfast place.
Yeah.
They got everything else,
International House of Pancakes.
Yeah, who goes there for the steak, you know?
You're messing up if you're going there for the steak.
You live a sad life if you're going there for the steak.
Didn't you say you get the sampler platter?
Yeah.
Isn't that your meal?
That's what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
Because it's a breakfast place, but my meal every time is the appetizer sampler. Comes with chicken strips.
Great
stuff.
I mean, not from IHOP, but
no, they're pretty good. You can't fuck up a chicken strip.
Well,
you got chicken strips. You got mozzarella sticks.
Great. Gift from the gods.
And you got onion rings.
Oh, that's it?
But I switched the onion rings for extra of the other two, whatever I'm feeling, depending on the day.
Okay, you mean difficult.
But
wait, is that the sampler platter?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with pancakes or eggs or hash browns?
That's what it is. It's the
That's
appetizer.
kind of weird.
But that's all I eat, man. I'll go to IHOP every time.
I'll go to IHOP too if I'm having that. I don't know. That was a choice.
Are we hitting it right now?
Absolutely not. I don't want to eat in the sidewalk.
But I'm also, we've talked about this before. I don't think on the podcast, just us two. But I do not eat fruit on foods.
Yeah, we
On
brought that up. I've
desserts.
been meaning to bring that up too.
Really?
Because it boggles my mind. Because if I am going to eat a crepe,
Yeah.
I need that thing filled with strawberries and
No,
banana
why?
and Nutella.
If I'm eating a crepe, it better have pepperoni in it. Better have
No.
cheese.
Are you kidding me? Is that a real
crepe-
thing or no?
Yeah, they sell pizza
You're
crepes.
freaking gross.
A crepe already. What you're eating dough?
It's like a really thin pancake.
really thin pancake.
Yeah.
Really thin pancake, and that's not healthy. So why are you gonna?
There's nothing health.
What's the saying? If you're gonna piss on my head, don't tell me it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's something unhealthy. Don't put fucking fruit in there because it's not a healthy thing.
It enhances the meal, though.
No, it doesn't. No. So pancakes,
Blueberry pancakes.
no, get that shit out of here. Put chocolate chips in there. Chocolate chips aren't much healthier than pancakes either. They go hand in hand. French toast. When I see strawberry slices on French toast, I want to murder the.
It's better
the
that way.
No, it's not. That's bread. That's the most unhealthy thing already. Bread. Now you dip that in egg. And
What about
sugar.
something like banana bread?
No, I don't like bananas.
Oh, okay. Strawberry cake?
You could have strawberry flavored cake.
Strawberry flavored cake.
Sure.
You're fine with.
Yeah, no,
But they
artificial.
put a slice of real strawberry in there to class it up a bit?
I'm gonna get my chainsaw. I'm gonna tear that baker
Right.
from taint to nape.
From navel to nape.
Nape, that's the one.
I mean, it started to taint, though.
What's another one? Oh, I mean, because my favorite cake, tres leches cake.
Okay.
Then I see a layer is strawberries. Fuck you.
The milk isn't too healthy for you?
I just, or snow cones.
Yeah.
Raspados.
Yeah.
We live in Inglewood. We live in the hood. We get the people that are pushing the shopping
I had
carts
one
and they
today.
sell. Really?
Mhm.
What kind of flavors do you get?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
With lechera.
Yup. Oh, you know what's up. You
That's
know what's
it.
up. But I've gone because there's a few different guys. They'll come and go.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll hit another neighborhood because they're not getting too many people there. Whatever. But I'll get, let's say, I used to get a strawberry and chicle
Mhm.
flavor. Boom. It's a bottle. It's just liquid red
Yeah.
sugar. I've gone to a raspado guy before and like, oh, me da uno de fresa. Perfect. He starts scooping this jelly.
Yeah.
And it's real strawberry slices. I'm like, no. What the fuck is that? I don't want the real stuff, the real fruit stuff.
I actually had that experience today.
Really?
Yeah, I got a watermelon popsicle,
Mhm.
and it was too healthy.
Yeah, because
It
that's
was-
a dessert. If you're going to have a popsicle, you're not doing it for the health benefits.
Right.
So get the healthy stuff out of there.
I'll give you that on the popsicle that I had, but on everything else, it
Mm-mm.
enhances the meal.
No, man.
Strawberry banana crepe.
If you're
with
going to piss
Nutella.
in my mouth, don't put strawberries in it.
Yeah,
That's the saying, right?
Right. That's how it goes. Don't make it healthy.
yeah. Also, I'm gonna die at a young age, man. With my health, I don't eat fruit really.
Yeah,
I no, I don't.
I love me some fruit. Those
I
little tangerine cuties.
you know what?
Quite delicious.
There's so much about your appearance saying that. Quite delicious.
Yeah.
Tangerines are my favorite fruit.
Okay.
That's something that I could eat because it's who has time to eat a full apple?
I do enjoy a good. I'm a fruit guy. Well, I'm a man who enjoys fruit. I'm a fruity guy.
You're a fruity guy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me apples. Give me watermelon, cherries, tangerines,
Who eats cherries?
bananas, pears. I love a good pear.
I don't think I've ever had a pear.
Oh my god! What about canned pears? Start with the canned version of them.
Or do you mean peaches?
No, there's canned pears.
They don't sell
They're
pears
next
in
to
a
the
can.
peaches.
They don't sell pears in a can.
We got a lot of work to do.
No, tangerine, because they're so small, fine. I don't want to eat too. A banana? No, that's too much banana. That's too much banana for any person. An orange, that thing's huge. You're working on that for a solid hour.
Yeah.
And then the fact that in an apple, you have to work for it where you had to like maneuver around to not get the core.
Right.
I'm just angry now. I'm just upset.
We're all mad here.
Tangerines are the only things. Cherries you only put on ice cream sundaes.
Oh, but that's fine.
No. Absolutely not.
I thought
I'll get cherry syrup. I'll get strawberry syrup, of course. You thought you had
I thought I had you there. I was ready for you to slip up.
No, man. I'm not about it.
What do you say?
What do I say? Well, I get
wrap this podcast up.
I guess so, because now I'm just upset. I'm hot. I started sweating a little bit.
Leave this like we'll end this like the cherry on top of the episode.
I'm just gonna stop recording now. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Let's do it.
So-
You want to end it? Yeah, I always end it. Tell
Do you-
the audience bye. Yeah, I got my words.
You got your words?
Yeah.
So I say bye first?
Well, you say
Bye bye.
I usually say
Bye-bye.
something about shout out the. Okay, we'll do a bye bye. Thank you for closing out that podcast, guys. I want to leave you with the little words of wisdom for the week.
Mhm.
Words to live by, right? Just remember that it's you against you every day. Make sure the right you wins.
Hmm.
You're at a battle with yourself, guys.
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't have much to follow that up. That's gonna do it for this week's edition of You're Not Down.
You're not damn.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah, rate, subscribe, review, all that fun stuff. We'll see you guys then.
Yeah,
And
guys,
as always,
take it sleazy.
take it sleazy.
Rock on, baby.